Alright, guys. You know what time it is. This is not the title. Why didn't it change the title? Studio. I don't know why it's not changing the title. No. There we go. That's not... Oh my god. This is frustrating. Maybe it is in studio? See, that's what I thought, but it's not letting me... See, that's what... Edit? There we go. There we go. No, not made for kids. No. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it didn't change the title, but I changed it. We're good. Alright, well. While we wait, I guess. How's everybody doing? Have you played Final Fantasy XIV yet? If not, I suggest it. It's an incredible game. It's an amazing game. I'm still actually on the first quest lines of the first, the Realm Reborn, and probably will be for a little bit. My understanding is it's quite long. I think I am more than halfway done though, so that's pretty good. I will say it's going a lot faster. That's definitely true. Yeah, sorry for being a little late, guys. I completely forgot today was Friday. It's been a long couple days. If you tuned in the other day for the stream with Diablo, I went over a little bit of what's happening, and it's been a lot. But I'm happy y'all are here. Thank you for stopping by while we waited to get into the game. Now tomorrow I'll be streaming too, but tomorrow is free for all Saturday, so I will be playing a little bit of everything. Basically just a little bit of everything I'll be playing. We should be in any minute now. You know, it's crazy. When I started playing this, there was never this issue. I was able to get into my world immediately. Every time, no matter what time of the day. So Black Mage is the first class I'm working on. I mean, I have, you know, a first job I'm working on. You know, I have every other job, I think, but I'm not very high level with any of them. I think my Black Mage is the highest. I'm pretty sure. Ugh. I love Final Fantasy's music. Honestly, probably this, Zelda, and Metroid. In that order. My favorite music. From AAA developers. Indie developers, there's a whole bunch of different music that I love. Oh, that's dumb. Why am I doing it sideways? There we go. Nope. Alright guys, finally getting into the game. That was not too bad of a queue, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Alright, let's continue. Alright, so, now this game is great. You can play with a controller if you want to, because it's playable on PS4, PS5. I play with a keyboard, even on PC. I mean, sometimes I'll play with a controller if I want to just sit back and relax, but I am playing with my keyboard and mouse right now. And then the whole layout changes too, depending on what you're using. But yeah, like I said, I am a Black Mage. That's this job I have, but I do... So I have Rogue, Fisherman, Bugulist, Arcanist, Archer, Thermiotage, and a Lancer, but they're not very high levels, as you can see. But I want to get my black mage high enough first, unlock the other classes. I'll go from there. Alright, what's my quest? Speak with Rickerman. Reichman, not Rickerman. Reichman. Alright. I cannot fly yet. I haven't unlocked flying yet. From what I understand, you unlock it automatically when you beat A Realm Reborn's content, but then you have to unlock it in Heaven's Ward area, so... I mean, I guess I could do the fade quick. Oh god. Now, I don't know if I'm doing the rotation right. I haven't really done any raids, or I mean, I have done. I did Titan, I think. I think that's considered a raid. But I do what makes sense. Why am I not casting Blizzard? It's weird. I don't want to waste it on that, but whatever. You can burn to death. Wait, do I not have my Grand Chocobo out? Hold on. I don't. Nope, not withdraw. Summon. Nope. Summon. There we go. Start with lightning, or thunder, fire 3. Fire. Scathe. Scathe. Rocky Road. Now I did set a shortcut for my mount. I have the same thing I have on another MMO that I play. And the reason I set it to that is it feels easy. It feels easy to press Shift and W to mount up. You know what I mean? Like, it makes sense. Like, walk forward is usually W. So you gotta figure if you're gonna mount, you just hold Shift and walk. Makes you walk faster. Let me make sure the game is listed on my Twitch, because Twitch has been really screwy lately. My channel. Yeah, no, it shows them. Yeah, no, okay, we're good. Oh, damn it. Just closed my chat. Okay, we're good. Alright. Reichman is over here. Almost level 42. I think 48 is when I get the new traits. Yeah, Fire Start is 42. Yeah, next level. Good. Oh, that's right. I couldn't find Reichman. Oh. That makes sense. You will not believe, the other day I was playing, I could not for the life of me figure out where they were. And I was on top of them. Where are we going? Apathetic porter. Beg your pardon? You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in house Halloween shipments? What nerve? If you truly believe such nonsense, search for our parcels and see what you find. Alright. Already finished, so I'd appreciate an apology. But that's impossible. Once the night, a woman from front concluded her inspection, I loaded parcels in the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Hardenfront, I will not be held accountable for this. Alright. Something happened outside? I thought I heard shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? Use your items. More draconian rosaries? Every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks? Not beggars, belief. Even inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Harnet's reputation. Whoever responsible has overplayed his hand, and praise Halon that he did. Lord Francon's trials upon us, and we must act now if we want to clear his name. Thank you. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Harnet were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations. But end this travesty. I need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Bergi. Tell her the House Harnet asks, nay, demands, that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. Will do. So what, just right out here? Wait, did I attune to this yet? Yeah. Good. What is it, my child? Lord Harnfront would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Goleman presides over Lord Front's trial at Witch Drop even as we speak. Fear not, if Lord Front indeed isn't it, he shall walk in Holland's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. Well, that's not good. It doesn't sound like what they want to happen. They have taken Lord Francis' Witch Drop? This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Maiden, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witch Drop to forestall the proceedings until such as time I am able to join you in the petition of Inquisitor Gilman in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francis alive. Alright. You said it. Whatever I must. Where am I going? Over here. Alright, so out this way? No. Alright, so this way. Let me pull back up chat. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? It feels like I'm going the wrong way. I'm just gonna jump over the bridge. Whee! Hail, Maiden. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if the guards judge us as a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. I'm not above level 42, so you're good. So you keep the heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers, these charges are false, and the men and women of my line have never been opposed to Dravinians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service of the Holy See. Condemn me, or you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is for Halan to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff. The righteous shall take their place in Halan's hold, while the wicked shall reveal their dragon forms and be put to the sword. In the name of Hathforteps, I beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, I come on behalf of Lord Harnfront. My lord has uncovered evidence that suggests a charge against Lord Falsall without merit. We humbly request the proceedings be suspended until further conduct to be trust. Lord Hosmer has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. We must hold them off until Lord Hosmer arrives, maiden, and remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Alright. Make sure I got this on everyone. Alright, we're good. That's not what I wanted to do. In the name of Passport Temps, I demand you lay down your arms. By this deed you do, you disgrace your line, Lord Hashron. Giant scum, today you shall answer for your sins. You would call upon your allies to save you? At last, your treachery is laid bare. This will not be forgotten. Draconian Rosary. Wyvern takes to the skies. Duty complete. Trial like any others of fear has been orchestrated by the enemies of House Hardonet, and I have used your fellows with so discord. Inquisitor, to set your brother against brother that may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of desperate man, what proof have you of this? By the fury, a draconian rosary, the knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of temple knights, this has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Hartzenfront. I shall withdraw my charge against Lord Francel, pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of which first brought you to Conthus, maiden. Please locate your own heirship. Lord Hartzenfront, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Edgeguard, and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped on your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Harnet. Praise alone it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, maiden. Please visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. After I turn this in, guys, I need 1 second. I forgot to grab my watch to put it on the charger. You look well, maiden. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might have well perished at the hands of the heretic and his wyvern. House Fortemps and House Hallinart shall never forget your service. Now, let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. Alright, be right back, 1 sec. Alright guys, I'm back. Okay. The man with the knowledge enterprise waits you outside. Praise information proves useful to you. Discomposed cataloger. How quickly Commodore's opinions change. They say Lord Frontal is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you're inquiring as to whereabouts of an airship last seen in Corinthus several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky to Observatorium during the period. I recall a small vessel came in the direction of Grandania and landed near the stone vigil at the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel, brought it within their walls. So, if so, they need an army of knights and securing it. His one occasions grip on you, may I behind you a few. You guys, then my partner shall pray for your success, friend. Okay. Oh, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The Stone Vigil. Ah, perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access was restricted by the decree of the House of Durandon. We'll write a letter to Lord Drummond of front, requesting granting permission to enter. That said, if my influence alone might not suffice, so I suggest you request Lord Frost to do the same. I think your business campaign has concluded. I suspect we will not meet again for some time. Wish you well in your journeys. May Halom guide you. Now, where am I going? Down here, and there's no. Do 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 dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. A fate, huh? No, I'm not gonna do the fate. Change my mind. Wonderful to see you again, maiden. If there's anything I can do to repay you, name it. So, the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. It shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Halanat. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Verinian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake Stone Vigil, House Verinian instead has been charged with duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Journal. Nevertheless, I will write the letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Verinian have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us, towards you now as well. Where am I going? Up here. So how is flying in 14? Being that I don't have it yet. Whoops. Ow, my eye. anyway. Alright. Wait, can I go this way or do I have to go into town? I have to go into town. Yeah, I gotta go into town, I gotta go around, it seems. I'll have to do a kill a rock. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. Nope, I'm not. Go to sleep. I cannot do that by myself. Thing hits like a truck. Like a big truck. A chinchilla. Desire an audience with larger amount to you? Ha! I desire a night in warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. What do you have here? Letters from Lord Hotron and Frost solicit. Likely. Oh, you're serious. What to do? What to do? Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Dromon's intentions are focused solely on the Stone Vigil at the present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Alboys. Yes, Sir Alboys can surely accommodate you. Seek her in a storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Do 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 do. Hello? Sid! If the Enterprise is indeed stolen vigil, most companies should operate. Holy crap, Sid! Alright, where are you? Am I blind? Ah. Sir Brother bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed. I would be in a position to help, but I assure you he was mistaken. Lord Dramon hasn't taken time to spend speaking to low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has one spirit for the head treasure and the studian. I'll visit the infirmary upstairs and share letters to him. Look at my behemoth. Help me. Are you here to visit a patient, madam? What's this? Letters in introduction to House 4 times and Harnett. With documents such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Goldenox. He should know Lord Delmont's current whereabouts. What reason do you have barging into? Oh, I see. Well, you're unlocked. Lord Dramon himself jumps these stairs. Let us know, though I would not expect much. House Journey as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and sternly. Show proper respect, and shall be returned in kind. Sir, Goldenox permitted your passage? Very well. Speak. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with Skalkin to secure an airship that may or may not be there? You Avatar of Fury herself? We are the Signs of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Dramont. You know our name, and you know our deeds. We are come to Kothis to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Non-Garland, who stands before you now. Master Garland! You're alive, but that's impossible. Indeed it is, my lord. Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. This critical moment in Asgardian history, a house steward and marshals its horses retake Stone Vigil. Who should appear in Whitmer front but these three mysterious strangers? Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the Calamity, and two Scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durlant would have greater sense. I know not why these three seek the Stone Vigil, but I know we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment, I nearly believe this moment's farce. You three will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, until you declare your true intentions as well. It could be moons before House Renan purges the dragons from the Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Cid, Maiden, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drumont's trust. Understood? So upstairs. Is it up here, guys, or is it down there? I guess we're about to see. You're the last responsible for the commotion upstairs? Aye. Word travels fast and we're in front. Get your wishes still change Lord Dormont's mind. There's one thing I've learned about the man in my time here. It's the listens to the respect and the honor of barracks. Take notice. How you ask, it's easy. Steer the postal decent fair charge. The last few supply shipments continue meets whatsoever, and the knights are rightfully beginning to complain. If you mind to lend a hand, why not await a lurking mud puppy in Dutchman Pass and take a spell of vinegar? See how it weakens mud puppies by clogging it, weakens when it's drying their skin. It didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. Oh dear, remind me to never wander near my purpose running grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Any bread. This should only take a moment. Let's just need to do this and this and voila! St. Man kick stays this fast, have you? Take these 3 and distribute the hungry knights here and above. You the lass! Don't think I didn't see you and a cook conspire together. I'm gonna make yourself clever clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a stake, it would be my pleasure to oblige you. Ah, yes, I feel invigorated, refreshed, strength of 10 men, wits besides. I should have no trouble. Your reason to refrain from sentry duty. We ought to at least receive a hearty meal before we march up to die in this godforsaken waste. Is that a fresh cooked steak? How long's blessing be upon you, my friend? Well, peppy meat or no, this is the most delicious food I've ever had in a fortnight. Ever must we train to maintain our skills at arms, yet never are we to receive our proper sustenance. You are a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate the house turn. Must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard. Feels on the CC's spirits, amazing what we can do with morale, hey? But I forgot about the hard work and turns of infirmary, so really, you mind taking the stake to Sonata? Sure. Beg your pardon, madam, but I'm busy with this man. I will be with you in a moment. Is that... Come to think of it, it's been quite a while since the last 8. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. I'll have a word with you, maiden. It concerns the surgeons. After speaking with them earlier, I learned that they lack sufficient amulets for their needs, you see. So I used some of the broken equipment to craft a more advanced amulet, both as good gesture and goodwill. It means to help recover my memory. Still working with the hands kind of feels familiar. All I require to complete the device accords with 3 ice spirits. How many... That's not ridiculous to you, impossible even. Somehow I know it will work. Okay. I got you, Sid, don't worry. Don't worry, Sid, I got you. I have to give the course to Sid. Dun, 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 Be sure to me. What an amazing device, but is it truly an elixir? What make this device? Well, certainly impressive. I have no idea how to make use of it. Yes, as effective as it claims, it might be a great boon to the infirmary. These medicines we create, lives we could save. But so I wonder. Rare thee, kindly stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, where generosity comes at a cost. Earnest efforts are but a means of yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers. That Inquisitor's evil. What does this man detest us so? It is all because we interrupted Lord Froshrell's trial? Whatever his reasons clearly to oppose us each turn. Before we can proceed, Lord Drummond to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Goldmane that we are not his enemy. But how would we go about doing that? We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Corthus. I should learn more speaking to the people of White One Front. Sure, you'll find these unplugged in the square. I'm sure you can find a strategy from there. Okay. Yes, of course, no one. Alas, we've not seen him since the day he came to the front several months ago. I recall a blizzard nearly buried us in the sun that day. Unfortunately, being assigned to the neighbor's night's watch. Just the field soaked. We walked the walls and twirled exterior in the darkness, black as pitch. We took you inside the eastern gate where he was a wayward traveler cried out, gave chase. I said they were terrible fall and woke. I was laying there in bed where I tried to rescue him and he was rescuing me. I went to the gates. All my life and one day I had to pay his dear kindness. Someone downstairs. Oh, literally. Christian Gutman, I am the fox whom you speak, unbeliever. Aye, we have learned your deeds of witch up. I'm not party, whatever destiny schemes you. It's an Inquisitor. Away with you. Okay. Holy See and the crazy Inquisitors, arbiters of Hallone's will, you're afforded every courtesy and utmost respect. Sorry about jumping on your table. Patrick! Under number of heretics and unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep. So great his devotion. Blessed are we have such a godly, righteous man to protect us. Excuse me. In case you have yet noticed, my terror is ill-suited to this climate. Realized soon after our arrival, but paid no mind as I hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we wasted far too much time immediately in local affairs. Never mind. Our journey is almost at an end. All that remains to deal with irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you've been busy making inquiries, yes? Come to no surprise that he's held in high regard. Even so, I'm beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonies you have obtained, Maiden. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Goldman's motivations. Should be level 42 now. Yep. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 oh, I have to unlock Blizzard 3 and freeze. Okay. Weapon coffer. Senator Johnson with the Moon Knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate. Yes, but the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since you've arrived right in front, I've seen no travelers arrive at the eastern gate. However, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply the Inquisitor came from the north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies not but a deep chasm. Assuming you're not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light into the mystery. Dun 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 dun. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Wasn't actually the Inquisitor. I knew it. Made sense. Then the real question is then. The real question. Did the Inquisitor summon the Wire? Alright, friend. I think so. You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense, let's see it. Given canonical, a plebeian interest. You have just made you his the real Crystal Goldman. You really come to propose murder by the day of his rival. Yes, it would have been simply a thing to assume his standing. For even if you were behave oddly, there question of wisdom of papal appointment. Still, this is incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor. We have yet to discern his true identity. Why he decided to oppose us? We must proceed quickly, madam, before he learns deception has been discovered. Options. Ooh, that is better. Okay. What might precede a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of the two houses? The cook did say the Lord listens to and respects the opinions of his knights. If a certain knight were to provide testimony that certain parts are claimed, yes, mayhap the only way left to us. Confront Sir Jorla with the evidence he discovered and see if it helps him recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the enterprise. Alright, Knight. Sorry about making you remember a horrible night, but you got to. Oh, you returned. Is something else you want to ask? There's an imposter? Don't be preposterous. That couldn't be possibly true. He's pardoning on virtue, dedicated servant of fury. You would have me believe that's a lie? If you are certain of the Inquisitor's story is true, then go speak with Sir Prunella. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor come me here. But I will never speak against the man who saved my life. Yeah, unless this person is a imposter as well. You! I do not believe I know you, madam. Pray, move along and trouble me no more. Are you in habit of handling bloody documents to strangers? Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know not of it. Not at all! What? Do you doubt my words? Away with you. You know, don't you? Fury take me. I prayed this day would come. When Sir Jarlin gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravonian abominations lashed out at him, nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straining to see the enemy. But what came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me, about my family, secrets I never told another. But he said if I kept his confidence, Sir Jarlot and I would be spared. But I defied him. Everyone I loved would, but if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable hours before they died. Alas, I agreed to his terms. A man came forward. His robes masked him as an inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together, carried search to the infirmary. First night at Riverfront, Inquisitor Grim was a real hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of Gormoral standing seized in possession of draconian rosarius. As I feared he was condemning the innocent to death, I wanted to confess to Lord Jermont, wanted to put an end to the madness, but then I remember the Inquisitor's threats, and so I did nothing until Lord Frosthold was accused. Some time ago, I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest hidden southwest of the room in front. So I took a couple from his chest, planted them in the shipments bound for Skyfire locks. As I hoped, they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Harlenet, thus exonerating Lord Fossil and casting doubt in other recent trials. And that is the entire truth, I swear. Halon, forgive me for not acting sooner. Hello? That was weird. Why do you persist this folly? I will not grant you 3 access to the Stone Vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. There, I bet you a very good explanation for why you are carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this papal canonical theory? Take me. The Inquisitor is a heretic? Never before ever heard such an unbelievable tale. But this evidence and your testimony could have no other explanation. I must judge you and your friends, maiden. For that I am deeply apologize. I will permit you to enter the outpost, but first, I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring the Imperial Impostor to justice. Sure, dude. That thrice damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hells take him and his Dravanian allies. I am told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intended to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul whom he has branded heretic. If we hurry, there may still be time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, maiden. Together, let's put an end to the impostor's heresy once and for all. I got you. Let's do this. Let's go kick some heretic butt. Ah, it's a dungeon. Cool. Well, good. We'll do the dungeon, turn in the quest, and then I'll be done with Final Fantasy for the night. Do 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 do. Good to have you with us, miss. When Lord Drummond arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If you refuse to go quietly, we will need to use force. You prepared for that eventuality? You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Hallone's halls. Only the wicked... But why? Why must I die? Well, that is holiest reader, you have never questioned the teachings of Hallone. Inquisitor, release the maiden. Come with us. My Lord Dromont, what is the meaning of this interruption? You're aware that I am at present conducting interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain! I name thee heretic, murderer of imprisoned Guillemine and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own filth and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Ah, grave allegations indeed, but you find your logic is flawed. How can I betray which I owe no allegiance? No, Lord Dromont, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You whose hands are black with the blood of those who only sin is to question your nation's crazed crusade? You speak of me of Ishgardian innocence. Ha! All of the complicit in the crimes for all of their lives by the Archbishop's lies. By I know you will not hear me, deafened by the dogmas you are, desire retribution, Lord Dromont, then come. Let's see as Ingarian steel fares against Ravenian fang and claw. Did I die? Did I die? What? What happened? I wasn't paying attention. To find to the last, leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves right. Maiden must apologize for involving you in Cerbrid business. You should have never been asked to intervene in Asgardian affairs of state. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter for which brought you into our midst. It is past time that you have reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Please visit me right in front. Bring your associates. Will do. Where have you been, maiden? The false greater has been slain. Has he? Yes, well, his was a tale likely to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in the line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the prize. As I'm sure you will agree, it is past time we went to Stone Vigil. Play Lord General a visit to remind him of obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. We owe you a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Imperator Grelman would have been among us, free to prey upon the innocent. See, now I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand, but you must understand it seemed too much to hope that the signs of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Galland. Never have I been happier to have been proven wrong. But it is gratifying to know that someone has divided the measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further obligations, we would appreciate if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil or achieve our airship. Yes, of course. It's the very least I can do, given all you have done for us. But the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. Speak of the Dravenians that now hold the rune. In part, yes, I explained. Shortly after you were first arrived, my men scoured their old records. Abandoned airship had been seized with soldiers, garrisoned the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we able to ascertain, still under custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was not damaged or destroyed during battle, I cannot say. Nor can I give any assurances that it has not been removed in intervening years. For far too long, the region serves as a Dravenian foothold in Corellos, from which they have struck us out with depressing regularity. Though we have been pushed back from behind the walls, we have not been able to drive them out. We have been unable to drive them out. I cannot say where the situation will change, or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Drummond, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we may not have time to wait. We will secure our property without Asgardian aid. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I'll inform Sir Nathaniel of your impending visit. May Halong guide you, Scions. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hail, maiden. Lord Ramon, apprise me of the situation. You may enter this individual whenever you will. Whensoever you will. Duty finder. Take. Still vigil. Yeah. Do 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 do. Alright guys, I mute myself until this comes up. I'm gonna mute myself and I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Up. Open up chat. Okay. Look, it's the Enterprise. Yes, just beyond an enormous sleeping dragon. That was awesome. Forgot to use my limit break until the very end. I think I would have had level 2 limit break. I don't know what that is. I've never seen it. crystal? Maiden, you're alright? Speak to me. "12 be praised. I feared the beast had injured you. See now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of the Eteric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me the inconvenience. I've quite enough to do already, which reminds me, Sid is working on Enterprise as we speak. Let's go see what he has to say." "What say you, Sid? Will she fly?" "Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride." "Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in better shape, but if she will allow us to quit the place, I shall not complain." "If you're all in agreement, let us head to Grandaria. Though I would like nothing more to set course for the Howling Eye, is plain the Enterprise is in no condition by the storm. She needs to be repaired if we are to proceed with the mission." Yep. This is all so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... It's no use. Let's go. Ah, how I have longed with a more agreeable climate than Twel's wood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See has its charms. Endlessly towards the side or his guardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? So now I got shortcast. Let's talk about drawing effects. Cool. Thunder Master is what I get next. Thunder 3. What is it? 30, 250, 35. What's the chance? Show me. Yeah, okay, calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising. You did design and build her. Very good news. The Seaters have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more we require. Garuda, lest we forget, you're strong by the hour. If we are to have any hopes of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it must be soon. Though I am no expert on the working of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it, there must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements? But of course, that's it! We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. See, you propose to utilize the properties of the crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Though mayhap not to you, maiden, we speak of the manifestations of over-aspected aether that can be found throughout Rosa. Since calamity disrupted lands which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected aether comprising Garuda's barrier into aether of another aspect, one that she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All that rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with necessary properties. If you only had where we might acquire one. No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lembrian, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marquis met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or more one a willful listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet study. It was as a result of these conversations that poor Marquis was obsessed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Maiden, I need you to return to Thansian and seek out the scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Alright. Speak with Lambriant in Camp Drybone. Wait, I should make sure I have the ether here. I think I do. Yeah, I do. Okay. Where did I put my watch? So I brought it up here to charge it. I don't know where the hell I put it. Yes, I am Professor Laurent. Beg pardon? You wish to hear about my research in corrupted crystals? Surely? Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow woman of science. Ah, so rare to find fellow intellectuals in this region. 'Tis ever rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit, to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow. Unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessed an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand. Did you say you wish not to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Gods, woman, at least take the necessary precautions so you do not suffer from exposure to the harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you have sufficient qualification to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystals you seek within this wooded pot to protect yourself from the deleterious effects, though I suppose you'll be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hashishako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of aether at Highbridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you to final points of crystal harvesting. Oakley dokley, neighbor. Where am I going? Over here. Alright. A little bit of a ride. Sealed with science. How many more quests do I have of the A Realm Reborn quest line? Great. Wi-Fi's giving me a problem. How many times I must explain myself? I'm not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. Chosen a precise position to perform scientific measurements. What have we here? Containment vessel. Why? This is a handiwork of Professor Lambrian. You thieving knave. I shall call for the... Oh, you say the man himself lent it to you. Then he must sort me out per his instruction, which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. Alas, the recognition I so rightfully deserve. Oh, Fabrius Day! Kahoo! Calais! That I should choose to guide this woman. Yes, I, Hashako, greatest of Professor Lambrand's pupils, shall see that you successfully quarry a quarry. Your time is impeccable, in fact, for I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that the naught but a perfect peace will satisfy your high standards, in which case you must needs descend to the deepest depths. Amidst the flowing waters and murderous Mirranites lies the most fantastic formation I have thus found far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from a large cluster. Place it within a watered pot and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution and you shall surely survive. Use the maul. Oh, just use a hammer. Got it. Where is this? Alright, well, guys, that does it for tonight. I'm gonna go back to Camp Drybone. Nope, did not want to use my free thing. Go back to Camp Drybone, and I'm going to get off for the night. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It's been a great time. I don't know how much more. Okay, here we go. With the utmost care. Looks like I've got 34 quests left. So that's not too bad. 34 quests left. And yeah. I will be finishing up soon. Not tonight. I won't be finishing up tonight, but I thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And tomorrow, remember tomorrow's free for all Saturday. So I plan on playing a little bit of everything, and I hope to see everyone soon. Sorry, asked if I'm having dinner. Yes, I'm gonna have dinner. So hope to see everyone soon. If I do want to stream a little bit later, I might get on. I might be playing something else, but if I do, I'll make sure to shout out on Twitter. Remember to keep an eye out keep an eye on my Twitter, which is right here. For the people that doesn't work for the command. That's my Twitter. So keep an eye on it, and I will talk to everyone soon. Thanks so much for stopping in. Hope to see everyone soon. Bye, everybody.